ocean, the plankton, just as the beginning of all life. This experience starts with the foundation of our food. As we progress through our menu of 12 ways, each dish will take you deeper into the ocean's depths, revealing the many wonders and treasures that lie beneath. Each dish has been crafted with the utmost care and attention to detail, using the best products from all around the world. And I believe that dining is not just about the food, but also the entire experience. Therefore, we have designed every aspect of our restaurant to create an immersive and unforgettable journey. So, sit back, relax, and let us take you on a journey of tales and travels raw food. In front of you lies your first wave, a single bite that encapsulates the essence of the sea. Please savor this moment we have prepared for you. Enjoy your journey.
All of these produce are coming in from different regions of the world, a little bit of Asia, Europe, and some Americas. Over here we have our wide selection of mushrooms, and one of my favorites things here. For example, we have our lion's mane mushroom, and if you like to feel, it feels like a little bit of a fur.
Where is it from?
This is actually local.
Okay.
It's grown in Abu Dhabi. Some of these are imported from Europe and Asia, and some are actually from Abu Dhabi. Over here we have our enoki, some morels, some oyster, some wine cap mushrooms, some black porcini, some king oyster, and in the back here we have our chestnut mushroom. This is all for the mushroom portion every evening, which we pair with a little bit of black truffle infusion, which is a nice complement to all mushrooms that we have or that we can receive. Unfortunately, the truffle season has ended, so we don't have as much as we can possibly get, but still we try to make it happen. Over here we have our seasonal selection of fruits with a little bit of grapes, blood orange, some red kiwi, physalis, some kefir lime over here that we pair with the vanilla bean that comes in from Madagascar for the dessert portion every evening. Here we have our yuzu orange that comes in from Japan. Our shrimps and sea urchin are coming in from Hokkaido, Japan. The interesting thing about the sea urchin shell is that it's actually poisonous, but obviously we clean and sanitize before we serve it to you. Our mussels, langoustines, and Roscoff onion are coming in from a region of France called Brittany. And the interesting thing about the Roscoff onion is that it's actually been certified by the European Union for over 200 years for its distinct flavor and texture, which you'll be tasting for the onion portion every evening. And over here is your menu, which you can look at. Oh, you've already checked everything? All right, then perfect. You're already ahead of me. So yes, which you'll be tasting for the onion portion, which is paired with langoustine and a little bit of buckwheat and truffle, which is a nice complement to the onion as itself. Our red mullet is a local fish which we receive daily from a local fisherman, and we try to maximize on freshness in our restaurant. So, as you walked in, you might have seen them hanging down in the fridge.
Yeah.
And what's happening there is, and if you didn't, you will see it. Yes. So if you didn't see it, you will see it again through the interactive portion of the evening tonight. So what we're doing there, we're dry aging. We're removing all the moisture from within the meat so that the meat has a buttery umami flavor and the texture of the skin becomes very crispy. And this will be for the last portion of your evening before you begin your desserts. Over here we have our lobster, which comes in from Maine. The reason why we use the Maine is a state right above New York and Boston, which makes this a cold water lobster. Cold water lobster is a lobster whose meat is a lot sweeter and firmer than any other regular lobster. You might see warm water lobsters being very large and flimsy, and it falls apart with no little flavor or texture. This is a way nicer product to work with and just to eat in general. Here is our Scottish salmon that we smoke in-house using oak wood. We pair this with our French brand Caviar Caviari and a little bit of cauliflower. I'm from the south of Russia, which is the birthplace of the black sturgeon, and that's why I believe this caviar is actually quite nice as a pairing to this salmon. Over here, our oysters are coming in from the southwest region of France called Lorraine-Oléron, and they're actually grown for 3.5 years before they're transferred to a small pond, fed microalgae, nutrients, and a little bit of sunlight to give it a distinct flavor and texture. Some might notice a little bit of hazelnut, but everybody has a different palate and tongue, so to each their own. Over here is our olives that are coming in from the city of Greece called Kalamata.
Kalamata olives.
Correct. And here, last but not least, is our timut pepper, which is one of my favorite things here, because we use this pepper to infuse a lot of our sauces. And as you smell, you might notice a little bit of citrus, maybe grapefruit notes. And that's because this pepper that is regionally from Nepal is actually part of the berry family, with citrus undertones and a little bit of grapefruit, which you will find out more about in the interactive section that will be served as a palate cleanser for you.
Okay, we're going to start with the second wave of the evening. This is going to be oyster, seawater foam, and on top sour cream and geranium sorbet. You're going to eat everything that is inside.
Kissing the sea on the lips. This is the last day of our chef spending his time in Brittany. And for the last time he went to the seaside. A strong breeze coming from the seaside left some salt and mercy in his lips. That's why we call it kissing the sea on the lips, this course. It's a smoked salmon. We're mixing with milk and cream. After we are dipping it to liquid nitrogen for 20 seconds. And inside we have 8 grams of crystal caviar, cauliflower, and a smoked salmon duck. I'm gonna add some sauce on the top. There's a pumpkin sauce. So now from the left hand side it's brioche. On top of we have sesame seeds. In the middle it's a fruit jam. And in here you have your main dish. Which one do you think is your main dish?
Foie gras.
Yes, that's true. Where is the foie gras?
This course we are traveling to Canada. Chef Gregoire says while he went there he had made some new friends who would often go hiking and trekking with him in the middle of nowhere, light up campfires, grill marshmallows, and strum on guitar tunes reminiscing of the good times growing up in the respective hometowns. Now one such memory that Chef Gregoire holds very near and dear to his heart is of his mother cooking him the Roscoff onion gravy. A very similar dish to a classic French onion soup as well on cold Brittany mornings. Now these two memories will be combined to prepare this one course. I will recommend that we start with the marshmallows, slightly differently flavored with some yuzu, charcoal and green apple. It will be citrusy, smoky and sweet. I recommend we roast on the fire for only about 10 seconds, have the whole thing in one bite. After that we'll move on to the onions in front. Now these are the Roscoff onions that come all the way from Brittany. They're the very
It is a kind of dessert. It's a pre-dessert, you can say. The vinegar is 25 years old balsamic vinegar.
My age.
That's why it's very thick. We're gonna make a few more minutes. On top of that, we're gonna add some sea salt, so it becomes sweet and sour. Perfect.
Thank you.
This with the sauce, it's a mandarin vinaigrette sauce. Comes with milk chocolate sphere. With this mandarin sorbet, there's mandarin segment, and on the top we have a white chocolate. And then we're finishing with golden leaves. And we have some perfume.
yeah. So after you eat what's inside, you can
go.
Yeah, perfect. Well, just to finish off the meal on a sweet note with compliments from our side, we've prepared some miniatis for you. I will recommend that we start with the raspberry cookies first and we finish with the chocolate ones. There's no reason I should follow that sequence. I like the chocolate better, so I save it for the end, but it's completely up to you. Yeah? Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.